much taxpayer money do they want? Do they want a brand new stadium, or do they just want to refurbish something we have like the Edward Jones Dome? So I would put it at 50-50. It really is a toss-up at this point. I'm not a huge soccer fan. When I go to soccer games, I always have fun. But, I'm not – I didn't play soccer when I was a kid because, I was always the short, tubby, fat kid. And the short, tubby, fat kid doesn't play soccer. He plays baseball or he plays football if they have it. But
or he plays World of Warcraft.
Nintendo, that's what I did. I played Nintendo. I played Metroid. That's what I played. Metroid and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! I'm an easy children. Anyway,
Diana just best summed up my my understanding of football. This giant dude in spandex pants totally threw a ball made out of pigskin to another guy in spandex pants.
Hey.
and there it is.
And there it is. And that's football in one sentence or less.
Right. That's all the sports reports should be like that. Like, he threw the ball, it was caught, it was hit, people ran, game was won.
Touchdown.
Right. Game was won.
And it's all good.
Yeah, right.
And it's good.
It's good. So, what do we got next?
Well, you had actually thrown out the celebrity news a little bit early for me because you didn't pay attention to my notes.
I'm looking at them now.
I know.
I'm looking at it, I can see them.
It's too late.
And then it says celebrity news freeze. So
yes, that's you.
I do. Yep, that's me. Oh yes, that's me. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the most hated and work our way up that way. Justin Bieber.
Ooh.
Thank you. I don't even know why this fool is still continuing to get attention. Now, I've talked to a couple of teenage girls here, my boss's daughters, my daughter, and apparently for as hated as Justin Bieber is, apparently this new album that he has it's the bee's knees.
That's what I keep hearing as well, is that I've heard somebody say this album could be all number one hits. And I'm like, really? Do enough people like Justin Bieber to really want to buy his music?
No.
I guess so.
No, I wouldn't steal it off the internet. So, moving on. Apparently, he took to Instagram wearing nothing but a towel to show off his hair color. I don't even know why that's celebrity news. So we're moving on. Jada Pinkett Smith suggests boycotting the Oscars as host Chris Rock calls the show the White BET Awards.
Oh, jeez. No, he should call them the Wet Awards.
Chris Rock, come on, man. Like, we're not under enough pressure. Please.
Yeah, I got to say this though. You're telling. With no Oscar nominations, or no significant Oscar nominations at the very least for any black actors, you're telling me that there isn't one single black actor, male or female, who wasn't qualified enough, who didn't do a great enough job. I still think that Michael B. Jordan in Creed, he should be in the nomination.
Fair enough.
I'm a big Rocky guy. I loved all the Rocky movies except for that one with the guy who eventually had AIDS, the boxer. I think it was like the fifth one.
Oh.
It was terrible. But Creed was absolutely fantastic. I've been a big fan of Michael B. Jordan all the way back to his days as a little kid on The Wire. He was in the first 2 seasons before they killed off his character. Spoiler alert! Anyway. 10 years later.
Say that before you spoil it.
Well, if you haven't seen The Wire 10 years later, then you're just stupid. You're just stupid.
I haven't seen The Wire.
But either way.
Stupid.
But, he's been fantastic in a lot of other stuff, too. I can't say the Fantastic Four because I haven't seen him in it, and I probably won't see him in it because that movie sounded like it was terrible.
The new Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
That movie's not fantastic.
Okay, I heard it was really crappy.
Yeah, they should just call it The Four and be done with it. Okay? Just done.
Of course, they already have a movie called The Four, so we couldn't go that route. They just need to call it The and move on.
Right, okay, there we go. The ABC Chicago producer Anne Swaney found murdered on Belize vacation. The only reason this sticks out to me is who the hell goes to Belize and gets killed? That's
this guy, apparently.
No, it's a chick. It's a chick. She is a Chicago news producer for ABC 7. She was found murdered on Friday, January 15th, while on a week-long vacation in Belize, according to police and the U.S. State Department.
Hey, well, didn't Left Eye also die in Belize too?
I don't know. I don't know where she died. That's Saved by the Bell star Dustin Diamond checks in to begin his 4-month jail sentence for bar stabbing. Dustin Diamond checked into a Ozaukee County, Wisconsin jail on Friday. Whoa. Ozaukee County, Wisconsin. What?
By the way, Lisa Lopez died in Honduras, not Belize.
Okay, my bad.
So anyway, just want to throw that out there.
There we are. Jail on Friday, January 15th, to begin his 4-month sentence for related to a 2014 barroom stabbing. Last June, the former Saved by the Bell actor, he played Class Clown Screech, was charged with carrying a concealed weapon and disorderly conduct after a Christmas Day barroom brawl took a turn for the worse, and Diamond, 39, stabbed the man with a switchblade.
Now, did you know he was actually the youngest cast member from the Saved by the Bell crew?
Do you know that he is going to be the first to have involuntary anal sex?
That we know of. That we know of.
Oh, wow.
I don't know, that Tiffany Amber Thiessen, you never know, man.
No.
She did a lot of good in Hollywood for about 15 years, and you never know.
And this story personally disappoints me.
Uh-oh.
Russell Simmons wants Donald Trump to win the Republican presidential primary.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Why?
Change of heart, not so fast. Russell Simmons revealed during an interview with the Huffington Post Live on Friday, January 15th, that he wants Donald Trump to win the Republican presidential primary. He's covered, and he's getting media, and he's winning because he's an outsider who's interesting and fun to watch, and people believe some of the stuff he says, but not enough to win, says Simmons, who previously spoke out against his old friend in an open letter. He can't win. All he can do for us is win the primary, and that would be fantastic. Because then we wouldn't have to overturn like the little gun thing that Obama did, or we wouldn't have to backtrack on some of the on some of the progressive ideas that we're implementing, like healthcare. The 58-year-old music magnate continued, adding that when American people hear good ideas, they gravitate towards them. I don't know if that's necessarily true.
No, that's not true.
That's
not true.
That's
because here, let's face it, if there were truly good ideas out there, if there are really, truly good ideas out there, then, the problem is that the best ideas require people to sacrifice to make them work. And people are worried about themselves first. Oh, hey, great. Yeah, let's get universal health care coverage for everybody. But oh, wait. Now my health care is 3 times as expensive as it used to be 2 years ago. That really sucks.
Trade-offs. Trade-offs.
Right. Yeah. I got a problem with that, but I'm not going to go into a big political discussion about it. But I'll just leave it at this: ever since Obamacare got passed or got jammed down our throats like a large dildo. Anyway, did I say that? Can I say it? I already said it. Too late.
We can say dildo, I think.
Okay, we can say dildo. Okay.
I said dirty diddlestick, so I mean there's...
You did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the last couple of articles on our celebrity news: Power Rangers actor Ricardo Medina Jr. charged with roommate's murder, more than likely because he kept bringing up the fact that he was on the Power Rangers. Steve Harvey breaks down crying. Miss Universe flub caused a lot of sleepless nights for me. Probably because his phone kept ringing and is this Steve Harvey? No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to reach Steve Harvey. I really meant to reach Chris Rock. Oscar nominations for
That's
2016.
terrible,
We'll have those next week. And Nick Carter, Backstreet Boys singer, arrested in Florida for impersonating... Sorry, that wasn't for impersonating. He was arrested in Key West, Florida. Multiple news outlets report. According to the Monroe County Detention Center inmate log, the 35-year-old Dancing with the Stars contestant was taken into custody on Wednesday night. The Key West police log reveals that the former boy band hunk was arrested for 1 misdemeanor count of battery, touch, or strike at 8:13 p.m. No other details have been released. So I guess we're just we're gonna have to figure out what he did on our own. We'll have to follow that one. And then, of course, next week I will be following with the 2016 Oscar nominations.
All right. So I guess we'll end today's show with a little bit of Grass's Straight Dope.
I like straight dope.
All right. These are random ass facts that have absolutely nothing to do with anything. Very nice. Every time I used to do this segment on Darren's show, he would always have a bong hit sound that
nice.
he would hit on a soundboard. So we need to see if we can come up with that next week.
I prefer a chillum.
Okay, that'll work.
Did I say that?
Nope.
I
didn't hear anything.
I mean, don't smoke marijuana, kids.
Strike it from the record.
Right.
All right. So
ish. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
Well, and actually, speaking of smoking anything, Johnny Depp plans on having his cremated remains poured into a flask of whiskey and requests that every attendee at his funeral take a sip. Take a little sip of Depp. Yep.
Oh, I am done. I am done.
Depp's.
Why is the rum gone?
I'll tell you what, man. That Johnny Depp, first off, he never ages because he still looks like 25-year-old Johnny Depp, and he's like, 55-year-old Johnny Depp?
Yes.
Although every woman that plays opposite of him is 20 years younger than he is.
I'm waiting to find out that he is the love child of Cher and Tina Turner.
But what?
That's right. Think about it.
I don't even want to think about that.
Dwell on
I'm trying not to.
I don't think it works that way. Boys have a penis and girls have a vagina.
No, according to most girls, boys don't have penises.
Oh, what are they, lesbians or something? Anyway.
Hey, I like them.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Lesbians, that is.
Yeah,
Moving on.
All right. So I would say, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Mm-hmm.
He got really big because of two significant movies. The first one being the original Conan the Barbarian.
Right.
Okay, and then the terrible Conan the Destroyer.
Right.
I'll tell you what, there's actually a drinking game for Conan the Destroyer, just to let you know before I get to this fact, that anytime they play the music, dun 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 dun, you take a drink. I guarantee you within the first 25 minutes, you will be drunk. Because they play that same 30 notes over and over again throughout the movie.
I want to play that game and record the results and put it on a show.
That's what we
There
should
you
do.
go.
That's where we're doing that.
So anyway, the other big movie was The Terminator, the original Terminator. So, okay, I guess we got a text.
Yes.
All right. So in the original Terminator, Arnold only spoke 18 lines.
18 lines.
Less than 100 words in total. Did you realize that?
Well, I figured.
Well, in the original Terminator, I can understand that.
Well, I mean, no, you have to remember for Arnold Schwarzenegger, that's like his acting stretch right there.
That's true.
That's him going. That's him going hard in the paint.
I don't speak very much. Thank you.
3 minutes left in the show. Hit us up, Andrew. What do we got?
All right. Eating healthy meals. Everybody's talking. There's a big obesity epidemic that's going on in our country. I think a lot of because we don't exercise and walk as much as we used to. I think part of it is that the food we eat is just crap.
Okay.
Eating healthy meals on average will cost you about $550 more per year than eating unhealthy meals.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a little bit to your bottom line there.
Okay.
So you got to spend a little more to get better quality products. And also, if you're going out to eat every single night of the week, you're typically going to eat a lot of crap. You got to cook at home and manage your own stuff. Okay. How about this? Anybody ever have trouble sleeping? Anyone?
All the time.
Okay. Eat a banana. Bananas are actually a natural sleep aid because they contain melatonin, which helps regulates the body's natural rhythms.
Trust me, when I'm in bed, I don't have any problem with my body's natural rhythm. I'm all good.
Okay, then. All right.
I'm all good.
How about this? All right. So you guys ever been in the shower and accidentally let a fart go out?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Farts actually smell worse in the shower because our nose works better in high heat and humidity.
Question before we move to the next one. Who the hell figures this out?
Scientists who get millions of dollars.
How do you get a grant for that?
That's what I'm saying. That's good money right there if you can get it. How about this? And I think this speaks a lot to the days and times that we're going through right now. As time goes by, humans are becoming less and less empathetic. Today, we care about others about 40% less than people in the 1980s did.
That's totally true.
That's totally true. You don't think so?
Yeah.
All right, how about this? Now, this I know for a fact because, we're just full of it here. Sarcasm has been proven to make you smarter and more creative.
I am an intellectual god.
You are an intellectual giant. How about this? A Russian man once drank 3 bottles of vodka. He then jumped out of a 5-story window, walked back up, and jumped again.
Hey, you know what? That's Russia, baby. That's
Yep.
them dudes are tough.
Vodka and Russians. Medical marijuana can force cancer cells to freeze and prevent them from spreading. And how about this?
A minute left.
All right, 2 last ones then. Wayne's World, one of my favorite SNL movies, pretty much the only good SNL movie, was filmed in only 2 weeks.
Wow.
And the last one, TomTom devices, the GPS devices, you've heard of them? You can change the voices, right?
Right.
There's actually an option for a voice option for none other than Snoop Dogg.
I'm doing it. I'm getting a TomTom. That's it. Turn right, my nizzle.
Yeah, there you go. There we
I
go.
love it. Thank you all for joining us today. Thank you for joining us here on Indie Music Radio. I am Freeze, Andrew and Phil. We will see you next week, promptly at 11:30, with more of our effery. In the meantime, good morning and enjoy your day. I'll have to think of some Walter Cronkite thing to say after every show.
That's the way it was.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
See you next week.
See you next week.